So we've covered the nuts and bolts, the changes that are going on in the profession, some of the new terminology that might be out there. And so now we'd really like to talk to you about the specifics of our program. So there are 25 future graduate FEM programs that are accredited by Ascend. There's more that are being approved. They have meetings monthly. But right now there's currently 25. Our program is only one of two programs that is offering the students the option to set these SEL sites up in their local area. All of our didactic coursework is 100% online, and we have wonderful faculty. Our faculty are practicing out in the field, so they are active practitioners working on the ground, working with patients, working in research. So they really bring a lot to the table with regards to the courses that we offer. The students, we've designed it, and so it can be completed in 2 years. It is designed to be full-time. We have received quite a bit of inquiry about a part-time option, but our program is accredited for full-time, and we did talk with the accreditors about this. We'll reevaluate it down the road, but currently it is designed to be done on a full-time basis. Upon successful completion of the graduate courses and your competencies, so making sure that you're meeting the competencies, and you'll be evaluated over the course of the 2 years on your SEL by preceptors out in the field, you'll receive a verification statement which will allow you to be eligible to sit for the RD exam. So as I mentioned, we have 3 very applied prerequisites. I'll take a minute, I'll just talk a little bit about the applied anatomy and physiology. So we really looked at it, what would a dietetic student need to know when they are on the floor working with the patients, working with the doctors and the other medical professionals. And so we've really looked at with regards to nutrition, what will be most helpful. So we've looked at, with the integumentary system, which is the skin system, we've designed case studies that look at, if you have a patient with a foot ulcer, they have diabetes, they have a foot ulcer, how would you approach that from a nutrition standpoint to promote healing, but also from an anatomy and physiology standpoint? What are the considerations you need to look at to promote healing for this patient? So we have the applied anatomy and physiology, we have applied nutritional biochemistry, and we have applied food innovation. We also will evaluate transfer credits. So you'll work with our enrollment counselor, who I'll talk about in a minute. So we will look at transfer credits. We will need syllabi for any courses you'd like us to evaluate that you feel meet these courses. We'll need your transcript. We'll also accept a verification statement from an Ascend accredited program. So I know there are students that have completed a 4-year undergraduate degree from a DPD program. You have a verification statement. So that would also be considered meeting the prerequisites for the program. So again, key points of our program. It's designed to be done in 2 years, full-time, for a total of 48 credit hours. You will arrange your SEL in your local area, so no relocation is required. I'm the director of the RDN focus. I'm also the assistant MyCN director. You'll work very closely with me as you do the outreach, as you try to locate these sites. You're required, in order to receive full admission into the program, you'll have to meet the prerequisites, but you'll also need to line up 400 hours of supervised experiential learning. And by lined up, I mean secure. You'll be completing these SEL hours once you start the program, but you'll need to arrange the hours, the type of SEL, establish sites, clinical sites, community sites, food service sites, establish affiliation agreements with these different sites, and also get these 400 hours lined up. So prior to matriculation into the program. you and I will be working together to help get those settled. The remaining hours will be done within the first year of your program. So we've worked in 3 different points within your first year where you'll be required to secure the remaining hours of SEL, which I believe are 540. And again, looking at all of these different clinical sites. So if this program feels like it might be the right fit for you and you're interested, you'll want to complete the application we have online. But then once you do that, what you'll be doing is working with me. We have a sample email to guide you as you reach out to these potential preceptors. We also have a letter that we've drafted that you can attach to the email that explains not only our program, but about competency-based education and about the SEL and really what we're looking for out of a preceptor to be able to support you. So we have that information to offer the preceptors. You will work to secure the sites. Once you decide, if you decide this is the right program for you, we have a plan of study that we will work on, and you will know exactly the dates you will be taking each course over your 2 years in the program. We are hopeful that that will help you be able to communicate very clearly with the preceptor the amount of hours that you're looking for and the dates that you're looking for. You'll need to complete a facility information form, so that will help me be able to evaluate the site and make sure it will provide you with the appropriate opportunities to meet your competencies. We've created a link online for a preceptor information form. So once you find preceptors that are willing and able to offer you SEL, we have a link that you will email to them and they will complete so that we're able to keep them in our database, and also we'll be able to track what they'll be able to offer you for SEL. We'll also need the site to complete an affiliation agreement. I will be working directly with the preceptor and the site in order to get this affiliation agreement taken care of. An affiliation agreement is the legal contract between the university and the site that you will be working at. So I will help you with that. Ultimately, you'll get an approval form. So once you have your SEL, the type, the hours, the right preceptors, you will get a form that will be uploaded into our system, and that will push you into official matriculation into the MySAN RDN focus. And again, we're available if you have questions about this, and I'll talk to you a little bit about the support we have in place.